The offseason is here, and if you're wondering what we're going to cover in today's video, it's going to be everything but the draft. I want the draft to be in a separate video, so we're going to be covering, as you can see, staff week, re-sign players, free agency, everything but the draft. Now, there were a couple of head coaches fired, and that's one thing that I wanted to show you guys. I mean, you can see two NFC South coaches. Pete Carroll retired. Matt Rule, kind of not surprising that he was fired. And you can see Lovey and Stefanski, which is a surprising one, were both fired as well. So, full disclosure, this is my first offseason as in Madden 23. Now, I've seen a lot of things where, some things that concern me, where other Madden YouTubers, some much bigger than myself, have got to certain points in their franchises and they just cut right back to the draft. Now, if that happens to us, I don't know what I'm going to do quite yet, but that'll be more of a play it by year when or if that happens. I do want to Super Bowl MVP, kind of not surprising. It was Justin Jefferson. Here you can see the awards. I sometimes forget that my head is in the way, so I don't know. I'm imagining you guys can see the Offensive Player of the Year, Justin Jefferson. The Defensive Player of the Year, TJ Watt. The Rookie of the Year, Kenneth Walker of the Seahawks. And the Defensive Rookie of the Year, Falcons linebacker Arnold Ebiketie. Kind of a surprising one. But there you go. That is the recap on the 2021 season. And now, guys, arguably the most fun part of the year. Here we go. Re-sign players. We're going to have limited cap, and this is going to be interesting because there's a lot of players that I'm looking into trading for here. Right? Also, we have to view the retirements, and because one or two requirements, one or two retirements can. Harrison Smith retired. Okay, I was worried. I wasn't really worried about Harry retiring, but Harry goes out on a Super Bowl ring. I'm not going to go through all of these. Cam Jordan retires. I'm just kind of get to the big ones. Aaron Rodgers retires. Also, no disrespect to Devin McCourty, but Aaron Rodgers, that's a very big one. He threw 5 interceptions in his final game against us. Big Trent retires as well. I feel like that's going to be a lot of the big ones. Case, never forget 2017. Just going through a lot of these. Mark Ingram, former Heisman Trophy winner. Let's keep going here. Yeah, that's Jimmy Graham officially retires. Star Lotulelei, AP officially retires. And head coach Pete Carroll. Now, let's go here. Now, players ready to negotiate. I'll do the franchise staff off screen. I'm sure you guys don't care about that. Pat Pete. I would love to retain Pat Pete. Pat Pete had a hell of a season last year. There's a lot of guys we have to retain, and we have $55 million in cap, and I'm not sure how that kind of panned out, but I'd like to re-sign a lot of these guys. So, Pat Pete last year, hell of a year. I want to say he had like 10 interceptions. Not a lot of re-sign interest Chandler has a lot of re-sign interest, but I'm going to offer Pat Pete a 1-year deal. Where does it say how much he's being offered? Because I know that equates to 3.8. But, oh, there it is right there. Okay, so there it is. All right, so he wants, I wanted to say he wanted like 3.5. So we'll offer him 4 on the dot. Thanks for the offer. I'm just not interested. All right, Pat, that's a shame. I'm not franchise tagging a 33-year-old Pat Pete. Garrett Bradbury, I would love to keep around. He's very much, to me, a bridge player. I would like to retain Bradbury, and a 2-year, $14 million might be overpaying a little bit, but I'm actually going to up it to 14 too. I want to keep a center. I want to keep a starting center, and I don't want to have to replace him. So he's also going to improve. I appreciate the offer, but I'm going to test free agency. I want to see how much the tag is, and I'm assuming if I hit the button, it's not going to immediately tag him. 1 year, 10.5. Are you sure to wish to tag this player? Yes, I'm 100% tagging him. We still have 45 million. That's a lot of money. A lot of money to maneuver around with. Now, Greg Joseph is a guy that I want to keep around. Perfect year last year, award winner, as you can see. And 1 year, 3.3 mil. I'm excited to sign and stay with a great team. Good call, Greg. Now we have 41 mil. Pat Pete just not interested. That's frustrating. I got to be honest, I'm really not interested in a lot of these depth guys. Like Josh Metellus, Jonathan Bullard. I'm just not. Ali Udo. Just not interested in signing these guys. Nick Mullins, like 5.3 mil for a 64 overall backup quarterback. I would rather draft a backup quarterback than pay 5.3 million to Nick Mullins. Chandon Sullivan, because he is showing interest, I'm going to offer him a 1 year deal. And it's going to be, it's a 1 year, $4 million deal. If he takes it, actually 4.1, because I would like to kind of sign him and trade him. I would actually really like to keep Chandon around, actually. I'm going to, hopefully he takes that. Testing free agency. All right. So, not an ideal way to start. And I can't franchise tag those guys. So I'm going to advance the week. There are a lot of trade targets that I have here. All right, sign free agents. I do want to check this out here, though. Like, we got to see who's in the free agent market. Tom, we're not signing Tom. But I know the free agent class in this game is kind of, like, messed up with the way that it works. And, I mean, that kind of benefits us here. But I do want to take a look around and see what we have. Steven Nelson's a good vet corner. All right, so A.J. Boye, vet corner. Sean Murphy Bunting. I'm surprised that he has no interest at all. Mike Hughes. Actually, Greedy Williams is a guy that I want to bring in. I do want to bring Greedy Williams in. Cam Sutton, another one. Greedy Williams is a tall, fast corner, and I would love to have him. So he wants a 4-year deal. Does he want a 4-year deal? Or is that just what comes up immediately? He has expected value about 5 a year. Teams interested 0. I'm going to. He's 25 years old. What is this? Team friendly, neutral. Okay, this is actually pretty cool. Player friendly. Very player friendly. Custom offer. Okay, so this one's actually really cool. I want to offer him a 3-year deal. And I don't have a problem offering him 5 a year. 5.2 a year. I'm actually really fine with bumping this up to 5.5 per year because I do think he would start. We run a lot of 3-corner sets. Him, Booth, Dantzler, Caleb Evans. I'm making this offer. Total offer strength, pretty good. Length, 2 years. Yeah. I'm fine. I hope Greedy takes that. That's a player that I'm really, really interested in. Now, Tony Pollard's a free agent. What's Tony? There's a reason I'm looking at this for Tony, by the way. I'm just going to leave it at that. We talked about this multiple times throughout the year. Jarvis McCole Hardman. Just looking through all these. Darius Slayton's an interesting guy who has a lot of talent or a lot of interest. Deontay Hardy, I'm not interested in Deontay, sadly. But there are some trades that I want to mess around with here. NFL rosters, here we go. And I do want to trade Dalvin Cook. I don't like the money that Dalvin has, that Dalvin's, getting paid. I'm going to look at this here. Yeah, savings, $8 million, penalty, $6 million. I want to look at his contract because I know it's a lot. I know his stats and contract. And Dalvin had an 1,100-yard, 11-touchdown season. He had an additional 338 receiving yards and 5 touchdowns. So he had a 16-touchdown year. 14, 15, and 13 million. It's a lot for Dalvin. That's a lot for a 28-year-old back. Now, I am going to hit trade away because I know there's a way you can, here we go, get offers. And the thing is, with this, with Dalvin, like some of these offers are absolutely ridiculous. Like Tyler Boyd, T. Higgins, and a 1. I'm not going to abuse the Madden trade logic for this. Now, I wouldn't mind getting Jordan Davis, and Deebo Samuel, but I'm like, and Sauce, and Jesus, man, Aiden and Amon-Ra, but I'm not going to abuse the trade system for this. So what I plan to do here is some of these teams that are offering for Dalvin. Okay, I don't know why the Colts are with Jonathan Taylor, but like the Chiefs, for example, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to offer the Cardinals, because the Cardinals won them. Broncos make some sense. I think the Cardinals make the most sense here. I'm going to try to keep it somewhat realistic. Even a 2 is a little much, just because of the age, the injury history. I want a 2 and a 5 for Dalvin. So a 2 and a 5, I think, is reasonable. We get rid of the cap hit. I'm even going to throw in a future 7 for myself. A 2, 5, and a 7. Like I said, I don't want to, I mean, T. Higgins, Tyler Boyd, and a 1, that's never. So I'm going to, this would trade would put the other team over the salary if accepted. Okay, so we got to take, that's frustrating, because they would 100% take that. All right, let me look at some of their cap hits. Like some of their guys that are not that great but have a high cap hit. Like I don't want any of these guys, though. That's the thing. So I might have to go to a new team. The Chargers aren't going to want them. The Chiefs probably are going to want them. But the Colts have room, but it makes no sense for them to have both JT and Dalvin. I don't know. Would the Dolphins even be interested here? Like, let's just throw this on here. Would they even be interested? I'd still have to take somebody on their team. I'm just trying to keep this, like, realistic in this aspect. And the Jets have Breece Hall and Michael Carter, so I can imagine that they would willingly want Dalvin. Patriots, maybe? I'm going to offer a 2, a 5, and a future 7. They have the cap. And I'm going to see if they want Dalvin. So it's, look, I mean, I'm assuming that it's just like, oh, 98 overall in the system, like, we'll take it. So I'm going to submit this, and I'm assuming they're going to accept it. Done deal. Okay, so Dalvin, I did want to do that. That had been something that we'd been discussing all season. So a 2, 5, and a 7. All right, let's keep it rolling here. There are a couple players that I am very, very interested in targeting. See what we can do here. So Jerry Jeudy is one. He's an 85 overall. What's his development? I'm assuming it's got to be good. Just a star. Okay. I'm going to hit get offers and see what we would give up. So I'm not going to do Jeudy for Thielen. I'm not going to do a 1 and a 2 for Jeudy. And I'm not going to do Booth and Kene Nwangwu for Jeudy. So we'll come back to that. We'll come back to that. But I do want to add Jerry Jeudy to the team. I know that. That is a player that I very much had on my mind throughout the season. Colts have a developmental guy that I really like, and that is Jelani Woods. Jelani Woods, if there's one thing here, Jelani will be a Viking here very soon. Like, he's going to be a Viking soon. We're going to get offers. I'm not giving up a 2, and I'm not giving up Brian Asamoah. So let's see what we can work out here. A left tackle, I don't think we have. They're not going to want Vidarian Lowe for him, and I don't want to abuse this system. They're not going to want a 31-year-old guard in Chris Reed. Patrick Jones, a developmental guy. That's the toughest part about this, is I don't want to use this system. Why do we have 3 kickers? Anyway, I don't want to abuse the hell out of this system. Kirk's the only quarterback on the roster. Not sure how he's a 75 overall. Anyway. I'm going to offer them... Where's Ty Chandler? I'm going to offer them Ty Chandler because they were showing interest in Dalvin. And I'm going to offer... I'm just going to give them a tight end. See, I doubt they take this. It's about halfway. I know that's, like I said, I wasn't going to abuse the trade system and then make a very, just, for lack of a better word, shitty trade. They want a right guard. I'm going to throw Chris Reed on there and see what happens. There's no shot, right? All right, I'm going to actually get offers again. Asamoah and the 2. Or just separately, but I don't want to give up Brian Asamoah. That's the thing. Like, I don't want to give up Brian Asamoah here. And I like him a lot. I would be willing to give up James Lynch. Asezi Otomowo, I'd also be fine with that. We're getting him one way or another, though. I know that. We're getting Jelani Woods one way or another. Troy Dye will be... What draft picks do we have here? I'm going to offer Troy Dye in a 6th. Ugh. All right, can I hit this? What? No. Guys, we need Jelani Woods. What are we doing here, Indy? Like, I have 4 picks in the top 100. They want a left end. Who is our left end? I kind of don't want to give up Harrison Phillips because I like Harrison Phillips. I thought he played pretty solid last year. Do they have any interest in Asezi at all? Not really. Oh, this is frustrating because I want Jelani Woods. He's the perfect tight end for what I'm trying to do next year. And I know I'm spending a good amount of time on this, but I promise it's going to be worth it. Like, I promise this will be worth it once we have Jelani Woods on the team. You know what? I'm going to go back to free agency. Jelani Woods, very much a player that I want on our team, though. I don't really... Hold on. Let me get out of the tight ends. Jelani Woods is a player that, one way or another, we're going to get on our team. I'm just running through the rosters. I want Jordan Davis as well. I wanted him very, very badly in the draft process. But I can't imagine the Eagles... Yeah, superstar dev, 97 strength. I can't imagine this is going to be an easy price to pay, so I'm going to hit trade offers and see what comes up. But this is the fun part of the offseason. So a 1 and a 2, and then Daniil and Dalvin. Oh man, that's a lot. I wouldn't even mind giving up. I wouldn't mind giving up Za'Darius for him, but not both. Okay, so the Falcons don't have a defensive tackle on their roster. I'd love to see what Pitts is, but I want Pitts, but I don't want Pitts for the price of what Pitts would be. 49ers, I don't think there's going to be anybody. I mean, there of course is, but not within reason, and I'm not going to go through every single team here. Just going by quickly. I know Judy and Jelani Woods were the main ones that I wanted to go after. So I'm going to check one last trade for Jerry Jeudy. I do think he would be like a perfect... I can't give up a 1 and a 2 for Jerry Jeudy. I know how tempting that is, but not both. And I'm not giving up Thielen. Not for Jeudy. I will toss in a Jalen Reagor. How close does this get me? I wouldn't even mind giving up Jalen, and we'll say a 5, an early 5. There's no shot, but I want to see how close that gets me. What if because I really want to trot out JJ, AT, and Judy. I really want to trot all 3 of those boys out at once. And I'm not going to do the Madden thing that we've all done. You're lying if you said you haven't, where you sign somebody in free agency and then trade them immediately. I'm not going to do that for the franchise. All right, so we're 0 for 2. We're 0 for 2. That's annoying because I really want to get Jelani Woods in the worst way. Making sure there's no tight ends. TJ Hawkinson, current Viking. I do want to add another tight end because I'm not the biggest Irv fan in the world. I also want to run more 2 tight end sets next year. So I'm going to actually check something here. This is the fun part of the offseason that I actually couldn't wait to see, like, what we could get and what we could do. Get offers. I want to see who's interested in Irv. This is something I will entertain. If there is a Madden trade logic for Irv Smith, this is something I'm willing to entertain. Like K-Dot and a 3 and a 6. There's Jelani right there. Are you kidding me, man? I don't want Luke Tenuta or whatever. I don't want him, but I also am not interested in there's a great deal there. Nakobe Dean. I love Nakobe Dean, man. Spencer Burford, he's a pretty good player in real life. I like a lot of these offers, man. Just for what Irv is, I like a lot of these offers. Man, I like a lot of those offers. I'm not going to accept that right now. I do want to check one thing here because I was vocal. Where is he? Did I pass him? Okay, so I don't know why Za'Darius isn't coming up. Did Za'Darius retire? Was there more retirements and Za'Darius was one of them? Like, why is he not on the team? Whoa, wait a minute. Because I was thinking about trading him. Is there more retirements? I know I didn't trade him yet. I just traded Dalvin. Dalvin was the only one that I traded. Okay, so this is really weird. Like, I'm not... Hold on here. I'm not messing this up, right? Yeah, I was like, I'm not messing this up, right? Okay. Anyway. Alright, let's... I don't know where Za'Darius Smith is. Is he a free agent? I don't know what this is, man. Anyway, so we're back. Okay, I intended to trade Za'Darius, but I don't see him out here. Let's look at the left outside linebacker. This is really weird. Okay, so I don't know where Za'Darius Smith went. That's extremely weird, Madden. Thank you. Anyway. Alright, so this kind of throws a wrench in the plans because I intended to trade Za'Darius. But I want to look at the pending tight ends out there now. Because I want a faster tight end on our team to be our tight end 2. OJ Howard would definitely fit the bill. And I don't mind that. I also want another receiver. And I don't know if Juju is the guy to have JJ, Juju, and Thielen. Because I just really want Jerry Jeudy, man. All right, let's keep looking here. Let's keep looking at running backs. By the way, not every part of the offseason is going to be like this long. I do want to take a look. Jordan Love is a free agent. I'm at least we're going to look here. 3.4 a year. I'm definitely fine with offering Jordan Love 4 a year for 2 years. That's fine. Okay, there we go. Jordan Love has been offered a contract. Oh, this is so frustrating because we got to get better in the secondary, which we offered Greedy Williams a contract. I like Keanu Neal a lot. His skill set is similar to Harrison's. I think I am going to offer Keanu Neal a contract. I like Carl Joseph a lot too. Oh, I love Deontay Thompson when he came out of Alabama. All right, let me go. Let's look here. Like Nasir Adderley, too. There's a lot of guys I love. Deron Harmon. All right, we're going to offer Keanu Neal a deal as well. Keanu wants a 3-year deal, 4.5 a year. Tell you what, Keanu, I want to really increase that and make it... I want to make it 6 for 1 year. Bridge player, yeah, perfect. I want to make it a 1-year, $6 million deal. I don't want to be outbid for Keanu Neal. All right, there's that. And we're going to have to get another veteran corner. So, like, where's just Amani Oruwariye? This makes a lot of sense. Zay's a little too old. I wouldn't mind bringing Zay back, but he's a little old. 33. Speed's not there. And I like top-end speed. Not top-end, like, 95 plus, but, if you're 92 plus speed, I like that in a corner. I don't want to have slow corners out there. So Joe Hayden, he's kind of off the charts. Jimmy Moreland. Yeah, I don't want to go down this far. So let's... I just can't believe that Zadarius Smith's just, like, out of the game. Like, poof, he's gone. O'Shane Zimenez, liked him a lot as a prospect. I would not mind bringing in Trey Flowers. That's a guy, kind of like him. Like, I would like to bring him in. But for now, I want to offer one more corner a contract. And honestly, man, I want to offer Mike Hughes. I feel like I probably shouldn't, and I like Amani as well. So we're going to offer Amani a 2-year deal. Where are we at in cap? I want to be about 25 at minimum. So 2-year, 5.5 a year. I think that's a little bit of an overpay, so I'm going to bring it down to 1. I'm bringing it down one for 5.7. And I want to skip past this stage now. Make sure, I'm going to look at my my available. Whoa. Oh, that's quarterbacks. Okay. So I offered to Keanu Neal, Greedy, Oruwariye, and Jordan Love. And we are going to have to get better at pass rush. And I would love, Deron Payne as a defensive tackle would be an insane get. 6'3", 320, clogs the middle. Would make life a lot easier. Ooh, I'm actually tempted here. He would make life a lot easier in the middle. I don't want to spend that much money, though. Not in the first stage. I want to see who are the kings of the strength. Matt Ioannidis is a very good defensive tackle for what he is. Not anyway. I do like Tyler Shelvin. He's most known for. I'm definitely offering Tyler Shelvin a 1-year deal. That is low risk. Love Tyler Shelvin. Tyler Shelvin is most known for carrying Joe Burrow off the field after they beat Bama and after they beat somebody in the playoffs last year. All right, let's next week here. I want to see what happened. I want to sign guys. I don't want there to be college pro day. I still forgot to actually look at the combine results. All right, let me look at signed free agents here. Did we sign? Signed. Whoa, I want to look at my signings. Here we go. All right, so, okay, good. So we signed Keanu, Greedy, and Tyler Shelvin. Perfect. Oruwariye. We're in a bidding war with the 49ers. Tom Brady. I love, the Super Bowl chase and the head coach. That's funny. Who are these guys signed with? Okay, so Deron Payne's a Bronco. I like seeing this. Gesicki's an Eagle. Rob Havenstein's a Bear. I'm not going to read every single one, but... Oh, that's the one that's paid. That's big for us, because we got to play him twice a year. Not looking forward to that. I'm going to be completely honest. Good signing by the Ravens. Really good signing by the Ravens. All right, let's keep going here, though. Because I still want to get Jelani Woods or Jerry Jeudy. Those were my guys. I do want to look at the pro day results, and I also want to show you guys a couple of the guys that I had on my favorite board. Here we go. I'll show you mainly. I'm definitely interested in Arthur Phillips. Arthur Phillips is one of my favorite prospects in the draft. 6'2", 225-pound safety, round 2 to 3. We picked up an extra 2 from the Dalvin trade. So, and as you can see, I am scouting a lot of tight ends as well. Jamie Conley. I don't necessarily want to spend a first-round pick on a tight end, maybe a 2. But look here with Devin Lynch, run block. The catching is something to work on, but I like what we have with Devin Lynch here. Let me see here. 4.63 40. I love what we have here. Speed, great. Strength, elite. So Devin Lynch is definitely going to be a tight end. If we can't get Jelani, this will be a pretty good consolation prize. As you can see, some of the other prospects. Jeff Flowers, like him a lot. I kind of want to get an elusive back, so there were a couple of running backs that I had that I wanted to show you guys. Jaleel Allen was a big one. Like Jaleel a lot. I had been planning for the Dalvin for a little while. I also like Walter Lawton from Alabama. I want to take a look at his physicals. Top fits, we're one of the top fits. Love that. 4'5", 40, 24 bench press reps. Look at that 3-cone. So I like Walter a lot. And as you can see, there's like Walter. And where's the tight end? I like Devin Lynch and Walter Lawton a lot. So those are two guys that I want to potentially add to the team. But those were, I just wanted to show you guys that. I do want to, I still want to go back to the Jerry Jeudy thing, man. I want to get Jerry Jeudy. Apologize for this being for so long, guys, but it's just, I don't want you guys to miss anything. And, I'm not trading a 1 and a 2 for Jerry frickin' Jeudy. Get out of here. Get out of here. A 1 and a 2 for Jerry Jeudy. Oh, my goodness. Jelani, like, this is the guy. I mean, I kind of... A 2 for Jelani Woods, it's a little steep. I'll add... Okay, so there's Za'Darius now. I don't know why Za'Darius is all of a sudden... Anyway. Za'Darius is in the game. And I want to look at some of these offers here. Because Za'Darius was a guy that I was highly considering trading. Oh, I love Hufanga, the safety. Cole Strange, we would get a guard. JK. So some of these offers not the best for Za'Darius. I was hoping for a little more. Although Bradbury's a really good, that would be a good prize there. So would Marquise Brown. Oh, man. The Colts need an outside linebacker. So I'm going to put Jelani Woods in here. And I'm going to see if I can get a pick as well. I'm going to just put 73. I doubt they go for it. And if they do, cool. I would put him over the salary cap. Oh, shoot. Za'Darius makes a lot of money. I forgot about that. Yikes. And they don't have a lot of just, like, bad money. A lot of where it's just like, okay, like, we'll take this from you. There's no, like... Here's a... Oh, jeez. I don't want to take Matt Ryan's contract. Just because we can. Alright, so let's get Za'Darius out of there. And I'm not trading a 1, 3, and a 7 for Jelani Woods and a 3. And I don't want to trade that 2 for Jelani Woods. So that dream is going to... I'm just going to get off of that dream for now. We're going to continue to sign free agents. And we are going to... I want to take a look at the overall roster real quick. Because I do want to add pass rush depth. That is one thing that we need this year. That is one thing that I want to have a lot more of than what we had last year. So Keanu Neal, like him a lot this year. Also trying to plan for the future. Lewis Seen had a hell of a rookie season. Andrew Booth, hell of a rookie season. Dantzler's a good young corner. And I like what we have here. We're definitely going to draft a corner. I like a Caleb Evans a lot. Going to try and develop him more this year. Love Kendricks. Love Asamoah. All right, I want to... You know what? Troy Dye is a good trade target. I might end up trading him. See what we can get for him. I like Tyler Shelvin as well in the middle. James... You know what? James Lynch, I hate to say this. He doesn't have... I'm trading James Lynch. We're going to trade him. I never played him, and I don't... I'm just not a James Lynch guy. I know there's not a lot of... There's not going to be a market for James Lynch. Okay, so these are just pretty much player-for-player trades. I'm seeing if there's anybody where it's just that rings a bell, where it's just... Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, no. 72 overall corner, Trey Brown. I got to be honest, I like this one, though. Chigakonkwo and Bradley Anai. I'm actually going to accept this. Okay, so that's done deal. Perfect. Okay. I actually like that. I'll explain why. Now we have 55 players on the roster. I'm not sure where all these players are coming from. But I like Chigakonkwo a lot. As you can see, 6'3", 240. He is similar in height, weight, and speed to Irv. I like him. I think he's a good developmental tight end. And he's also a guy where we can, not the best run blocker, but he's a guy that we can deploy when we have two tight end sets. So I like Chigakonkwo a lot. And okay, so here's where all the players come from. We have like 15 receivers. All right, that makes more sense why we have so many damn players right now. Alex Madison, the best back on the roster. All right, so this is a lot of what the team is going to look like pre-draft. That was actually a really good trade for James Lynch. I'll take that every time because Chigakonkwa was kind of a far back up to Jelani Woods. I don't want to sign Odell. I mean, I do, but I don't. I'm interested in tossing a little bit at McCole. I want to toss just a one-year deal with McCole Hardman. I think I'm going to. Because McCole is a better version of Jalen Reagor. So I'm going to toss... I mean, $9 million is a lot for McCole Hardman. I mean, we have the cap, so I'm fine with tossing a one-year deal with McCole Hardman. But he's going to... Yeah, it's going to be a one-year deal. If he accepts it, cool. If not, I'm not like, oh no, we didn't get McCole Hardman. I want to offer Tony Pollard a contract as well. I love Tony Pollard. I actually wonder what his ratings are. 93 speed, that's what I'm talking about. I mean, he is a perfect complement to Alexander Madison. I want to toss a 2-year deal at Tony Pollard. And I got to be honest, I'm tossing 2 years, $6 million a year. I'm actually kind of want to go 1 year and then go like 7. So I'm fine with tossing a little more for 1 year. I actually really hope those guys accept it because that would help Madison's workload a lot. And I like having that running back by committee, and I'm fine with paying 2 guys a cumulative of $12 million versus like Dalvin $14 million. So I hope that Tony accepted the contract. And I want to look at our signed players. My signings. Here we go. Let's go, Tony. Okay, so... let me look here. Was McCole signed? McCole Hardman is a 49er. Okay, so good for McCole for getting more money elsewhere. Good for McCole. Odell Beckham is a Jet, by the way. And our signings are Tony Pollard. I love what we have here. Amani signed. Love that. Love these depth pieces, man. And these guys, Tony's going to, I mean, he's not going to be the number 1 back, but he's going to play a good bit. He's going to split the carries with Madison. So I love what we have going on here. Tom Brady still not signed is hilarious at 46 years old. All right, Justin Jefferson's contract is set to expire. Does he factor into your long-term plans? Yes, he does, actually. Yes. By the way, I love the, from PS4 to PS5, the, like, interaction between the assistant general manager and the head coach, like, did not change at all. Like, they say no question after every single one. Bradley Anai gets a player upgrade. I liked Bradley a lot in the draft process. I wanted the Vikings to actually draft him. So now that we have him and Chigakonkwo, you love to see that. And he gets a +3 power move. What's his power moves up to? 74? Like seeing that. Love seeing that. I want to sign more free agents. We don't have that much more cap. But I like what we've done so far. I just want to look at available. Oh man, I'm tempted to. I mean, Juju makes a lot of sense. Juju, JJ, Thielen. Like I said, I'm fine with a 1 year. What is this? This is 11, right? A 1 year, $11 million deal for a player that's $11 million for a 26-year-old player. This is my final contract offer. If Juju accepts it, cool. If not, I'm not upset. But I did at least want to get that out there. And that is my final contract offer for free agency. I thought we did a good job of addressing what we needed to. This free agency period. We'll get to the private workouts. I'm going to do that off screen. View free agency recap. Did Tom sign anywhere? Tom's a Giant. Oh my goodness. Did Juju sign? Oh, he did not. Okay, so I wanted to. Where did Juju sign? The Commanders. Juju. Come on, Juju. Okay. Odell had a lot of interest, became a Jet. All right. Let's see here. I'm glad that Tony Pollard is a Viking. You love to see that. Jimmy G's a Steeler. Baker's a Lion. Teddy's a Seahawk. Jacoby's a Packer. Gardner's also a Packer. Jordan Love is a... Oh, I forgot that we offered him, but he's He went back with, okay. Yeah, here's our free agency class. My signing, sorry. Tony Pollard, Keanu Neal, Grady, Amani Oruwariye, and Tyler Shelvin. I think it's a pretty damn good class. Especially if either one of these guys pan out, then that's a long-term starter. I love the potential of Grady in Madden. Love it. And Tony Pollard, for that matter, as well. But hope you guys enjoyed free agency. If you did, please like the video. Would be very much appreciated. Next video will be the 2023 NFL Draft. So I hope you guys enjoyed. And until then, be safe and have a great rest of your day. Love you guys.